game. Don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach, put me in the game.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like
hello everyone, how's everyone doing today?
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things. That's expensive.
Oh, I hate this game.
Close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You put the, you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ezekiel Elliott is by far the fucking worst offensive, worst blocker I've ever seen in my life.
Solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. So the completion good for just 3. And 3rd down and 6 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense played over that too. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big game downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this down near the 25. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him in.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to try to throw on third down.
Guys, it's the 6-man fucking protection! Jesus, Madden! That makes no fucking sense! He should not get pressure of 3 guys on a 6-man protection! God bless it! That's so frustrating. Fucking so dumb. It's a 6-man protection. He should not get fucking pressured on 3 rushers. God damn.
And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets him.
I mean, am I right? I mean, you can laugh, but I.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying.
Like, I feel like I have a great argument on that point.
It's made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they work this well upfield across the 35.
Right, and I send 4, and we get absolutely nothing in the backfield. God, fucking bless it. This game is so frustrating, so inconsistent. Like,
this time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Falcons at 10 and 5 to start play. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here's Fuller with a catch. And they'll work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. First down there, pick up the 25.
exactly.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the
That's
time
that is my definition right there. It's so frustrating.
Hey, who's gonna make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Good job, Collins.
Intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 15. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Don't run the football. It's what Matt is telling me right now. Because my left guard literally runs past the linebacker. Fucking bless. Jesus.
After the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's
and
he'll get this one up to about his 14.
That's so frustrating.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining.
Oh, of course, Madden. Yep, I picked the play already. God.
So third down, the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. To throw is Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Murray now on first down. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
On second down, Elliott.
Oh my God, for the love of Jesus, can my guys hold one block on a fucking linebacker?
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Third and 2, and here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Elliott. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
First down, Murray. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive.
Nobody wants to block. No one wants to block. We just want to get sheds.
Pick up another first down.
On 2nd and 10, Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You know what I don't understand about Madden? I blocked 6 people, and he just gets in the backfield rushing 3 or 4.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Inside give to Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for them to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
Second down and goal. Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins. His 14th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. extra point good by Prater. And the lead grows to 10-0. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
He runs a lot of man coverage. His defense is just getting in the backfield. He's got a lot of speed on offense.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll look to throw.
Oh, Jesus, I read it.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Oh, of course.
Gets past one man, and he's able to get the
Good
first
call.
before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark.
I blitzed 6. 6. I mean 5. 5 people. And I get no pressure. Oh my Jesus.
How about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created
Okay,
time.
bless.
and
It's so
allowed the space to
aggravating.
happen. It turned into a really nice play.
Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline.
I don't know what to do. It's so aggravating. The man blitzes 3 people, and he gets back there, and I'm blitzing 4, and I can't get anything.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished.
That's so frustrating, Madden. You gotta make it consistent.
They go play action here on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jay Sanders, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now, this has not been his game.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down.
What do I have to do to get 3-man pressure? That's what I want to know. I don't care. Just tell me, Madden, what you want me to do to get that.
They made a big mistake. Determined to get the 1st down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire.
Oh my!
If it meant reaching that marker.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick.
I hate this game.
Start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15.
Now we get pressure through. I don't get this game.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
This game is so inconsistent.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. And he's got some space here. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Murray now on first down. Finding Elliott for the catch.
He did. My God, Zeke, get the fuck out of the bounds.
On the catch there, he couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down. Looking deep for Elliott. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Murray now. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Zeke going to get it on the option. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
First and 10, here's Murray.
Oh my God! Can we please block? Like why? If I block the tight end, that doesn't mean the tight end's on the island by himself. It's an extra blocker. The right tackle slides out and the double edge protection. God, that is so stupid.
As long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Down to about the 22 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1.
And he gets a shed again.
Time to his left.
I hate this game.
And he
Fucking.
will throw that one away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a
So stupid. Why can I? It's inside. He's inside the tackle and guard. For him to be able to shed.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
So frustrating.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency.
It's just frustrating.
Play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3.
He took his user. I know he came out in the man blitz, so you run 2 man beating routes. You got the crosser and the slant, because you have wide receiver apprentice, but even you run something back across it, which was Zeke running the halfback in, because his user's got to play one or the other. It creates you that option, and then you can pick whatever guy he doesn't cover, which was a Zeke, and Zeke was idle for a touchdown.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now?
I just like how I put a hard flat on the field, and he doesn't go the 25 yards. He just slowly gets out there.
A way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time.
It's also very fun to hear your background in your party chat.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll set up a throw. He's got Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Give to Patterson running to the right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Black Ultra.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Is he asking me to go for this?
And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he'll they'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On the option, here's Elliott. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 70 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball...
Oh, my God, it's open. Can we please block?
First down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead,
What? Sorry, say that again.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively.
Here we go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Caught. Touchdown, Falcons. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy.
I should have put the CPU took care of it.
What you want to know about a rookie is when the
That's ridiculous, though.
Can you throw with touch? He just did right there, and boy, it was pretty.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cardinals hands team
It's
able
over.
to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim.
Yeah, do you know what X Factor ability I put on my fucking running back?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Trust.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton there to swallow him up. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Nah, I'm not going to do it. I don't need to.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock are different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours. Right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer Tim Karen said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for the Cards, they improved to 14-2 with still 1 game left to be played in this regular season.
You know what I don't understand about this game? Like, Buddha's an X Factor. Yeah, oh, I don't care. I haven't had an issue. I have an issue with any of my franchises of that. Hey, can you lose this week?